number 1 in the WGL October race. It is fast as the Grey Orc here on Terranar stand versus 120, a former 2-time champion of WGL/GCS, and at the moment struggling to qualify. He needs a great result here today, and the resources are still fine. Alrighty, it's time to pop up the chat to see what you're all typing here. How's Fast situation in this qualifier? Fast is 6 points. He needs a deep run. He needs like semi-final run or something. He needs at least 6 points. That makes it top 3, top 4. Not that easy. So slim chances, but still chances for Fast. 120 on the other side is at the moment qualified with 14 points, but the last qualifier slot has 12 points. So he absolutely needs to reach the group stage. He needs to reach the playoffs, and then he should be fine.
A player's forces are under attack.
So, where the fuck have you been? Some vacation, man, was necessary. So yeah, no misplays allowed for 120. No fooling around. No off racing. No leaving items on the ground. Stuff like that. Hey, Passion, nice to see you. Is the sound alright, by the way? Because for me it's a little low. But yeah, just let me know. Blade Master and Grunts for Fast. No Farseer, Shadowhunter shenanigans. 1 burrow, no shop tech, so very, very fast. 120 slightly ahead, but with a DK Fiend build order. That's normal, I guess. So we have Circuit of Nobility here as the first item. Blade Master is creeping for some items himself with a Ring of Protection, a little unlucky. By the way, how's the color for you guys? I did some adjustments because a lot of people were complaining that it's too dark. I hope it's better now. Thank you, The Sea, for the 2-month resub. Let's go, Neo. Less than 3. Thank you. So a claw and a circlet. That's fine. Newbie were the champions at TI4. Yeah, I mentioned this because 120, one of the 3 Warcraft players that do have a team, and by far the most famous team. TH and Infi are also under contract with GW and GK, I think. But yeah, Newbie 120 is quite some news for the scene, and there's gonna be more, let me say the least. So double circuit for the Blade Master here, still not the greatest. First Fiend should be out soon. Yeah, here it is, halfway through the tech, halfway through the Fiend production. Fast is almost on tier 2. And I wonder what they play, like, are Headhunters more normal here? Is it tier 3 Torrent time? Well, most likely not, but I don't know too much about this matchup on this patch yet. Looking forward to Cash versus Ente in the European qualifier as well. And 120, quite aggressive here, moving out to his opponent's side of the map, stealing this one, getting only the ring +3, but that's at least an item that Fast is not taking, or not getting. Who is busy at the shop, scouted now by 120. No steal thus far. 2.6 the levels for Fast, 2.3, but this Grunt is in danger. Nice block by 120. His very first game under the roof of Newbie. And he starts off well, buying the Staff of Teleportation, interestingly. We see double Beastery coming up with the Shadowhunter, so either Mass Raiders or Mass Wyvern, but this has been scouted, and so he can counter that. Staff back to unite with his Fiends, I guess, and with the Lich, who is about to pop out. No tier 3, but a 6th Acolyte. So at the moment it's 4 ghouls. This could be an early Shade, or an expansion, or a Tower Rush, but we don't see a Skull yet. Maybe the Lich will buy it. Hey, back to Warcraft, how's it going? Do I see you guys at ESL? Yes! If you're in Hamburg for the Dota tournament, let us know via Facebook, Twitter, Discord, whatever. Just write us, and then we'll meet for beer or water or a Coke or whatever. Blade Master creeping the mercenary camp now for the bigger healing. Never wrong against undead, but obviously you want big invul or big mana. Maybe even the Scroll of the Beast if you need some damage. Second, Mantle of Intelligence. Also a decent item here. Fast race banner. Upsala. Sorry.
A player's forces
Change
are
that
under
immediately. Race war. There we go. That's better, right? But yeah, you know that fast is not an undead. But in those times, we don't know. So a lot of PvE, as it was the case in 1.29 already. This is of course 1.30.1, if I'm not mistaken. 120 using the ghoul here to creep a little faster to get his level 3. Quite a hard creep spot for him, but the skeletons and ghouls are taking all the damage, so that's fine. Colors look great, very vibrant, nice. Glad to hear that. And the vamp aura, meh. For the first fight with ghouls, it's nice. Later, if there's an A-bomb, it's nice as well, but you rather take the money. There we have the shade, so no tower rush things. The statues are coming, and the tier 3, so very normal build by 120. And here's nothing in production. The burrow is a little late. Fast's army is mass raiders, and I think that's the right choice. You don't want an open fight against 120, who's just way too good and out micros you. So it's about base race here most likely. And that's of course where orcs thrive, especially against undead. Here's an expansion attempt, but the skeletons scouted immediately will do some damage, not cancel it, therefore they're not strong enough. But a tier 2 mass raider expansion calls for, yeah, an echo game here. Most likely with pillage, attacks into the base, yada yada yada. Web is coming for 120 and the Orb of Corruption. There you go. Lich only level 1, but there's plenty of stuff to creep, like the Merc Camp and the Gold Mine and the shop. So 120 went out to the map and crept a lot close to fast. So he kind of has a safe spot now around his base where he can creep and can play it rather safe. Dreadlord third immediately, so this is the good old WFZ play. Who is not in this qualifier, I guess? I'm not too sure. More skeletons for more damage. Once, of course, the Necromancer 120. Nobody abuses or uses the skeletons as good as he does. So this is a round of 32 casts. So if you have some questions, let me know. Oh, nice shade detection. Or if you have some comments that I should read. It's a little lighter here today and tomorrow. And Saturday and Sunday. Rings everywhere, that's true. So, it's a little cheesy here by Fast. We mainstream esports now with Newbie? Maybe. So he sees it's a lot of ghouls. It's actually 6 ghouls in this army against, or 7 ghouls. Now, uh-oh! This is a Zeppelin intercepted thanks to Web. Sleep on the Blade Master, but the TP is on the Shadow Hunter. Kills 1 raider, but that could have been a lot worse. Gonna be the strange guy with a bottle of Helbing in his head. Oh, why? Why? Dude, why? That is indeed weird. Do you enjoy that stuff? I will drink one with you, of course, but it's not gonna be a pleasure. Ugh. So big push by 120 now. Did he keep the Vamp Aura? No, he didn't. I mean, with this many goals, and what a timing. What a timing by 120. This expansion just finished. And with all this normal damage, he will tear it down easily. There's no way for Fast to defend this, but there's no damage to the main base of Fast. And here comes another try of Fast to go for something. He just intercepts a ghoul. I don't know if that's worth it. It's a little experience, but it's not level 3. And he doesn't do, like, structural damage, except with the Blade Master a little. But he's not getting any gold from pillage. He's not killing production buildings. He's just forcing a TP in exchange for... in exchange for an expansion. And that expansion costs more resources and more time. So, not the best trade. He's gonna get 1 sleep here and 1 kill with that. Another Zeppelin, but the Fiends are already there. He will not escape with this one, that's for sure. So it must be a TP out. Fiends take care, while 120 is sleeping a little. But it should be fine. If Fast can kill the Haunted Goldmine, that looks very, very good for him. Another Acolyte killed. 120 needs to do some damage here and some repair. Otherwise, his Haunted Goldmine is toast. He's going hard for the Shadow Hunter, trying to force a TP. Works, but Fast, with a surgical strike here, gets the Haunted Goldmine. That was very well done. I didn't think that he would get away with this. That was kind of too easy. Seems like there's still the 3-minute delay. That would surprise me. There is a 20-second delay. Maybe Remo enabled the delay in Twitch. Oh yeah, that is correct. I didn't know about this. So okay, I will restart in a bit and then we'll be live. Yeah, usually you enable this in OBS. Remo, for some reason, does it on Twitch. That's kind of confusing to me, but here comes a big creep check. We have the first Walker in for Spirit Link, has immediately been dispelled, but no reach for a Nova, only one sleep. Nice heal wave here to save this Raider. And another one. There must be a coil or something. Yeah, uses the coil. Still level 2 Lich. Still level 1 Dreadlord. So the late game progress of the heroes is not that great for 120. And he's still not mining. Has to live with his 50 supply. And he cannot afford his tier 3 to be gone or to be destroyed. And he once again kills something. Fast is at 40 supply, but that's fine. I mean, he got the gold mine running for him. Shouldn't lose 2 units because that's a double level up. 4-3-2 now, or triple level up actually. So 120's gold mine is running again. 6,100 here, 4,600 and tier 3. Torrent Totem obviously for the Walkers and Beastery reinforced defense in the base. 1.4k gold advantage for Fast. Can he make this work? There's a big Scroll of the Beast here now, but there's also Dispel. No unit transition by 120 in the base. No Banshee House. No Frostworms. Level 3 SH is good. Level close to 4 Blade Master is good as well. Man, Fast. That would be a surprise, but 120 is back at 50. Has good vision, I guess. There's a Shade roaming, but can't find the army. Or will find it soon, because the Shadow Hunter and the Raiders are coming back again. Another Zeppelin, only for the Blade Master to distract. Is there another TP? Yes, there is. Now we have the Vampiric Aura for the Dreadlord. And the Ghouls, of course. Another Raider dies. It's only 5 here, but of course he just wants to force the town portal. No orb yet on the Blade. I think he wasn't home since he reached tier 3. But here, force the town portal. Should be able to... Oh, there's no speed scroll. That's interesting, and that's certainly a mistake by Fast. Will he use another coil? There we go. And another kill. 6 supply gone. Once more. Oh. Needs another sleep here. Second one. But now it's enough. And that's level 3. Sleep just got so much cheaper in terms of mana. So what's he going for with his tier 3? Just more Raiders. Does he have upgrades? 0-0. Still no orb. And still no speed scroll. He got away with this, but it's like 2 kills for a town portal. While with a very cheap speed scroll, he could get away with these. I mean, another tower has been scouted. Nice execution of this walker here. How many walkers are remaining? Oh, also a nice grab on the statue. No more regen. I actually don't see a single walker anymore, which could be horrendous for Fast if he fights against the Scroll of the Beast. So many pickups. I mean, he gets a ghoul in return, but what's a ghoul if you get a raider for it? Good trades for 1-0 the entire time. And nice damage calculation here. He knew that the Fiend shots would kill the raider in the end, so he invested this coil to make sure. Ah, there's the last remaining walker for the dispel against the skeletons. Interesting. Yeah, after this map, I will restart the stream real quick to get rid of that delay. So we have better chat interaction. 50 supply for Fast still, 2,600 gold remaining. He kind of has to make sure that this next expansion play works. Can't select the Zeppelin, but there we go. He's going for the Haunted Gold Mine once more. He did it 3 times, it worked twice. Oh, this is the 3rd time it worked once. Oh, there's nice sleep now. Heal wave as well. He commits so hard to this. Sleep on another raider. 1-0 deals with this tremendously well. Zeppelin is down. Focus fire on the Blade Master, but he had a potion, and this is another dead Haunted Goldmine, but the Blade Master has no exit. No invul potion, no TP, constant sleep on the Shadow Hunter. Fast is losing everything in exchange. Finally waking up this SH. Way too late. And oh man, did he lose. 45 supply only for him. 50 for 1-0, but the Haunted Gold Mine. 4,000 gold here, 2,000 gold advantage already. And the Haunted Gold Mine still has to be replaced. He didn't lose an Acolyte, but yeah, that was costly. Can he defend this Great Hall now? That's the big question. There is an expansion by 1-0 in the bottom left.
A player's forces are under attack.
The towers are up, 2 of them. Can he chew through this? He has no ghouls remaining as it seems. I think he can just right-click the expo, right? But he wants to get rid of the towers anyway. No repair. This is of course the time that Fast needs. Maybe even to get rid of the Haunted Gold Mine. But the ghouls are at home to defend this. Like, a Lich or the Dreadlord would both be so good right now. Okay, he's going for the Lich, for the Nova. There we go. Great Hall is gone, so is this first tower, but the second one might survive. Heal wave to rescue these raiders, and of course, without sleep, these raiders will most likely survive, except if he uses a Nova. Doesn't even need it. So yeah, this spot cleaned by 1-0 with his limited forces that he has. And his own expo is 3/4 up, or even more. Kodo Beast coming now, Blade Master almost back. But yeah, there's not much to creep. I mean, what else can Fast do? But close to level 5 DK. Level 4 Lich can eat the skeletons now for more mana. That's pretty great. There was coffee powder still in my coffee. That was disgusting. Skeletons constantly scout for the newbie player, knowing exactly what Fast wants. Kind of smart to build the expansion here and not here. Otherwise, Fast has 2 targets at the same range, I guess. So if he wants to punish the expansion, he has to go all the way down to the bottom. Blade Master slowed again. Is there a shade to reveal, or is it dust? I think it's dust. Does he have another one? Does he need another one? Coil Nova and sleep again. This Blade Master is dead once more. There's another dust. Right clicks. Blade Master dies for the 2nd time. But can he defend his Black Citadel? That's the question. Fast is losing his first hero for the 2nd time. Town Portal in. Gold Mine running again. Speed scroll out. Oh, but very aggressive TP. Where are the sleeps? Where are the Novas? Everything is slowed from the Black Citadel. First raider down. Second raider dies to a Nova. And this 3rd one. This is 10 supply down. Did you see the movement? So great. 1-0's expo is up. Fast can't say the same. So yeah, GG. And 1-0 for 1-0. Good play, man. Really solid play. Won't be cheesed at all. And I will end the stream real quick to get rid of the 3-minute delay, and then we're back as soon as we can. So for the guys on YouTube, I will just continue talking. I can only disable the delay in 3 minutes. So yeah, very good start for 1-0 on the neutral map. Wasn't really a pick here. Such a good and enjoyable channel. Keep it up. Thank you. Yeah, this is a very, very solid 1-0, I think. This was, like, I don't want to say closer than expected, but Fast had a nice approach to this game. Not fight, go the echo route, maybe out-creep him, but he couldn't really out-creep him. 1-0 was just so fast in creeping spots close to Fast's or on Fast's side that there wasn't too much to do for Fast in the end of the game. And that broke his neck in the end, I guess. I thought on big tournaments you need to use a stream delay anyway. Not on NetEase. Everything is protected there, I guess. Second game is up. On Twisted, this is the first qualifier. Oh, I will say that again later. This is the first qualifier with the new maps. Turtle Rock and Ancient Isles out. Northern Isles and Concealed Hills in. How long are 3 minutes, man? That's pretty crazy. But alright. Should be fine in a bit. As game 2 starts. As always, we have to check for the resources first. So it's gonna be a little bit of a slow start. But man, can Fast strike back? Or will it be an easy 2-0 for 1-0? Can I disable the stream delay now, finally? Jesus. That cost me a lot of viewers. Damn it, it's still not working. Am I still live there? Oh wow, 3 minutes are really long. But alright, we are on Twisted now. Kind of surprising that this map is still in the pool compared to Turtle Rock. But they thought, okay, close posy, maybe not the best attempt. Or not the best thing we can hope for. So let's get rid of Turtle Rock completely. So here we go. With map number 2, you have your 2 players right here. Fast and 1-0. This picture still doesn't work. Why not? I don't know. We will fix it. Hopefully soon. Second map. 1-0 for the Undead. And let's see if the resources are correct. 50 lumber, 155, it should be fine. I think that's fine this way. Zip. You see the game. 1-0 in blue once again. And this time we have a purple orc called Fast. Okay, match points for 1-0 as it oftentimes is the case. 2 wins and you're in the group stage, 2 losses and you're, or 2 losses and you're out. With Terranerstand going to 1-0, he has the match points now. Yeah, this is an interesting qualifier. But before we go into that, we have a few new subs. Thank you, Harms, for the 2-month resub. I'm so glad I have some European casters that are active and professional. Keep up the good work. Thank you! Sometimes less professional, but certainly active, and we're having fun doing what we do. And yeah, Usually we are very professional, thank you very much. Mercurius4 with 20-month resub. 20 is better than 19. Thanks for everything, Neo. Thank you for 20 month. And OLB with a 10-month resub, man. Quite a few old schoolers here resubbing. And we're getting close to 1,300 once again. So thank you guys. We do have new maps in the WGL starting with this October race. Will also be used for the European qualifier number 2. That is Ancient Isles and Northern Isles.
Players' forces
See?
are under attack.
Turtle Rock is out and Ancient Isles is out. Thank God for eliminating Ancient Isles. I hated this map with a passion. So boring. But yeah. We see Twisted here that survived the map rotation. Quite interestingly. 120 wanted to go for this greedy rock golem spot at the Merc camp. For the big consumable, of course, that can win you games very early on. But he was intercepted by Fast, who scouted this, saw this, and interfered. So only a very little experience for 120 here, while there's... Oh, he's... 2 burrow into... Like, tech into shop. This tech is so far ahead.
Under attack.
Let's see what he can do with this. If this would be Shao KK and 1.29, we could assume a dragon drop into the base, but... fixed. Granite Golem or whatever it is. It's not coming anymore. Haven't followed Warcraft 3 in a while. Does Orc still have the advantage in the matchup versus Undead? Nope, that's 8 years ago. It's kind of 50-50, maybe slightly towards Undead. To be honest, on 1.30, I'm not so sure yet. Since we had a patch with a lot of balance changes and the meta hasn't quite settled, so I really don't know what's stronger and what's weaker, or which tactics and unit compositions are working better. Don't really have an opinion on it. So lots of experience here for the Blade Master. One last hit, but the Rock Golem went too fast with the Wand of Mana Stealing, which is certainly nice to prevent 2/3 of a coil. Yeah, back in your days, man, 2009, 2010, that was a very imbalanced matchup. Some people said it was still imbalanced in 1.29, but I think since like 2014 and later, this matchup was one of the best and best balanced matchups. Without any changes, really. Like, in terms of balance changes, at least. A lot of fiends here for 120 early on. 4. I mean, on Twisted, it makes sense to be able to creep faster. Oh! Secures the kill with a coil. Item went too fast again, and with that speed scroll and windwalk, he should be able... Oh, nice. 6-second cooldown, saving that fiend here. And Fast using the speed scroll and the windwalk for nothing. But he's on... Oh, he's rushing tier 3. With a beast... With one bestiary. That's interesting. Like, fast expansion or something? I don't really know. Normal play by 120 with Lich and Slaughterhouse. Postpones the tier 3 tech a little. Quite a nice inventory already. With Claws and Circlet. But yeah, what's he gonna do with tier 3? That's the question. Nice Claws for the Lich. +9. Everything is hurt though. Can't wait for the arrival of the statues, but this is rather an arrival of the Orc. He has no ensnare though, but Hex, will it secure the kill? There's no coil at the moment. Chakram hits and gets the 250 gold kill. While harassing and scouting a little with the Blade Master, seeing, oh, okay. He's not teching still. Fast is so far ahead. He's like 1 tech ahead. TC third, Warmel. A little late this Warmel, but of course he wanted to rush this. First Wyvern for damage and harass. Especially for creeping, this is so nice. The damage output of a Wyvern is insane. Is this a tower push? Mana potion? No. No, it's not. But he could go for the burrows. Very old school. The fiends can't really reach. The ghouls are coming in now, but they have frenzy. So yeah, the war mill a little too late. Reinforced defenses not upgraded. And keeps some supply stuck at 40. Forces a TP. It's very aggressive though. So with Hex, again, forces a fight. And the TC comes out for the Storm. That's so nice. Oh, but nice splitting by 1-2-0. So he only got one fiend and not a single hero here. He can constantly heal if there's mana. There is mana. Mana potion used. Has to save the ghoul, I guess. Ah, ghoul is not worth it that much. So decides to go for that fiend. No web yet. The Wyvern can do whatever it wants. Clarity got cancelled. There was a nice touch. Oh, beautiful surround. I mean, that's an invitation for a stun. And no, he leaves the door open. Is a Dreadlord coming? No, tier 3 was too far away. That was not a 3-minute push.
A player's forces are under attack.
So this burrow kill was big. If he can capitalize, he's still not teching.
Town is under siege.
He's playing this one base tier 2 pressure. The damage from Wyvern is quite low. What are you talking about? It's 40 average damage with piercing compared to, like, usually you have raiders with siege damage that is, you know, 25 average. And siege damage, which is not really good.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's going for a Kodo. I haven't seen Envenomed Spears yet. But finally reinforced defenses. Alrighty. I thought we were gonna see another fight, but no. No consumables on fast side. Going for the Lich. There's a coil. Hex a little too late. And he gets a grunt for it. The statues in the back can heal whatever they want. Level 2 on the Lich for Nova now. Oh, nice stomp here, but the DK is ready for some coils. And he's using it after the Frost Armor. Well played by 1-2-0. Using a little damage on that TC to get rid of it. Then switching the focus again on the Raider to get rid of the crowd control with Ensnare. That you have with Ensnare. And there's just a dominant fight by 1-2-0. There was no reason for Fast to go for this. There is mana for a Windwalk, but also Reveal. There's a Nova, there's a Coil, and there's a Dead Blade Master. GG! Winner bracket, semi-final, 4-1-2-0. That was to be expected. And really no chance for Fast here. I think he was caught off guard pretty heavily by this tier 2 push. He wanted to rush tier 3 as fast as possible. 1-2-0 saw it. Like, okay. If you go to tier 3 and do nothing else with your resources, like not dual beastery or rush for walkers, whatever, then I can just break you. And he did. And that was nice. Nicely executed by 1-2-0. No chance. Alright, that was a good performance by 1-2-0. We have seen clownier games of his. Maybe representing newbie now helped him a little. And once again, he's only in this qualifier because Moon refused to play due to I don't know what. And now we're waiting for 1-2-0's opponent. It's either OC or Xiao KK. Xiao KK has won the first map against OC. And there seems to be some issues in the Free versus Ice Orc game. No results from PCG versus Who yet. So, is there anything in Watch? Not really, I think. Okay, so we will wait for the result of OC. I don't know if Chaco is streaming something. But as always, I don't want to give away too much from him. We have another resub here, Tough Hunter Tactics, 7 months Twitch said it's been 7 months of me watching my phone on the toilet, so here's the sub. Thank you very much, man, for the resub. It took me 7 months to figure out how to write something while subbing. Alright. Ah, it was a disc by IceOrg. I see, I see. No, I'm not restreaming first person. I don't like it. If you want to see OC's game, you can watch him play. What is Chaco streaming? Chaco is streaming OC. So you can watch it there. Twitch.tv/hi2chaco. I take a little break and then we're gonna be right back with the winner bracket semifinal 1-0 versus ? Or the third game of OC versus Shao KK if OC equalizes. So stay tuned. More content here on Back to Warcraft.